Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I'm Nye. We're going to continue our runs with The Lost. They haven't been going particularly well. We're up to 110 deaths. I really wish there was some way to kind of erase the lost deaths from my record. Just for the simple fact that, you know, I had a decent win-loss record going before the lost showed up. I really did. Like, I was... Like, out of every 3 runs, I won once, something like that, which, you know, that's, I think, like, that's impressive to me. I don't know, we'll probably get it back once I get everything, once I start playing again, you know, after getting Platinum God. I'm sure that, it won't be too big of a deal, but still, it upsets me a little bit to have my record so tarnished by this character. Ball of Tar is not a bad item at all. I am actually very glad to see it. Just gaining sticky and slowing effects every couple of tiers, as well as leaving a slowing creep behind me, is very good. The creep lasts for a while. Well, you got in my way. Why are you not dead? There we go. Now, I'm really hoping that I can get a payout from Book of Sin in the form of either a bomb or a teleportation card would be amazing. And that's really what I'm hoping for, because I just want to go to this... I want to go to this curse room. I really do. Get another heart, though, which is pretty typical. Got a pretty large floor here. It is a Cellar XL. Okay. What do we have in here? Little Brimstone. Got a pretty good combo going here. Fate is pretty worthless, unfortunately. Normally would be a great item to pick up on a first floor, but unfortunately, as the Lost doesn't really do much for us, normally it would, of course, be giving us Flight plus an Eternal Heart. But as the Lost, we already have Flight, and the Eternal Heart doesn't matter because we have... unlimited or no health as you wish, you know? So we just put Pin in his place just now. I don't know how exactly that ends up working. It's really actually a little bit terrifying. So, and I'm not sure how much I like that effect on Pin, just because could get me killed. Toothpicks to increase my tears and shot speed is pretty awesome. And Widow is not going to pose much of a threat, thanks to Little Brimstone. Excellent. Okay, so Roid Rage for speed and a range up, and then we're going to get a couple of different items from the Deal with the Devil. Once again, not getting the 2 magical items that I want. But we will, however, take Spirit of the Night, we will take Lord of the Pit, and we will take Sister Maggie. We'll take all 3 items, 2 of which do not all that much. Lord of the Pit does give me a speed up, which is direly needed. Oh, God, I'm so glad I remembered that was there. Speed up is definitely needed. Spirit of the Night giving me Spectral Tears, also badly needed. And Sister Maggie just giving me a little bit of extra damage, which, well, we like. Getting a Stars card means I'm definitely going to be able to play in that curse room there. Just got to watch out in case there's spiders. There are spiders, and it gives me Dead Cat. Or, not Dead Cat, I wish it gave me Dead Cat. Gave me Guppy's head. I'm actually going to roll Guppy's head. And that is going to be about it for this floor. I'm just going to wait patiently for these spikes to not be near me, and we're going to go ahead and leave. Not at all a bad first floor. Well, first and second floor, technically. Okay, Catacombs 1. So we did get the harder of the 2 floor types, but I don't mind. We're just going to go ahead and use Little Brimstone as, just basically as his namesake. Keep us the hell away from general enemies. As just kind of a safety feature. Now, if this room has 3 red chests, it has 1 red chest. Let's go for it. Come on. I forget what you get in on Catacombs 1 in this room, but we'll find out. I'm a little bit terrified, and I'm dead. I was going to say I'm a little bit terrified, and then that enemy immediately spawned and started shooting. It's good to remember. Unfortunately, if I had been in the middle of the room, or if it had spawned elsewhere in the room, I would have been fine. But unfortunately, it literally spawned right next to me, and then immediately started shooting. And I was having a hard time knowing exactly where it would shoot, because it shoots in, 6 directions? But the problem is it doesn't shoot in those directions exactly, so it makes it a little bit more difficult than I would like to figure out where it's going. Hematemesis as our first pill. Not a good pill. I really wish there was something we could do with Red, Spirit, or Eternal Hearts. I would like to have an item basically like the Dark Bum that would make use of these in a way that the Lost could actually use. But unfortunately, it's a pill that doesn't do anything. It's just another one of those pills like Full Health, Health Up, that just doesn't do a damn thing for us. Okay, Bag of Bombs. Not a good item. Not necessarily a bad item either, though. I'll probably get enough that I'll be able to start using bombs offensively, which is useful, especially against certain bosses. It's just not one of those items that really fills me with great joy to see. And actually, I was really liking the idea of that last run. We had a lot of really good items that would have led us in some very cool directions. That's how I feel about most of our runs, honestly. 2 of Clubs giving me 2 bombs. We'll probably hold on to this until Bag of Bombs has paid out a number of times, probably for a future floor, unless I gain a better card at some point. Can I hit him from, right here? No. So I just need to bring him way out here. Patiently, I guess. I've read that if it takes so long for you to kill enemies in a room, eventually the doors just unlock. Because, well, yeah. Because you've made it clear that you cannot, on your own, win the room. I've never actually seen that happen, though. I've never had a point where I could not actually finish a room. Yumheart is worthless. I would have preferred something else. Even the virus could have been useful in some situations. So, Yumheart just isn't. As eloquently put it as always. Hopefully our item room will give us something a little bit more useful. Looks like we're going to have to go a little more roundabout way to find it. Kind of weirded out by the fact that Diglett didn't shoot. Typically they don't shoot if they can't see you, but nothing blocked his line of sight. It wasn't like one Diglett can block another, because as you saw just now, they both shot. So I'm always weirded out when something like that happens, because it doesn't seem to fit the normal flow of the game. You know, it's like just when I thought that I'm understanding how the game works, then this happened. Okay. Well, here's our item room. Hopefully we're going to gain something really nice off of it. That said, anything we gain off of it, I can and will lose. So, you know, don't get too attached to anything you see me pick up from this item room. Chances are I will die within about 45 seconds of picking it up, especially if it's something good. That is my campaign promise. We gain Libra. Okay. Well, I am always happy to see Libra. I consider it to be a really damn good item. Let's go ahead and use the Rune of Berkano immediately, because I don't see any point in holding on to it. And now the question is, can we find something that will work with Libra and is very good? So, for example, can we please get soy milk? This is when I want soy milk. I want soy milk when I have Libra, because Libra makes soy milk really, really good. Oh, we're just going to go ahead and blow that up. I got 1 cent out of it, just as I was hoping. Now we're going to go and check out our shop. Got a 7-cent item. I'd be a fool to try to pass this up. A starter deck is pretty awesome, giving us a Rune of Ansus. I'm just going to go ahead and drop the rest of my coins into here, because chances are I'm going to die. So we have Ansus for next floor. That'll allow me to see the floor, as well as seeing the secret rooms, and so I can use these bombs that I have. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about our pickups on this floor. So we got a Yum Heart, which is terrible, doesn't do anything. A Libra, which can be awesome, but it really depends on the other item that I pick up. I just want to move out of the way of him, because he's getting way too close to me. And we're going to gain a Cube of Meat, which is a great orbital. It's just, you know, one of those things that it's not going to give me any direct killing power, but it may help and keep my ass alive. Potentially, you know. Or ball of bandages. We got ball of bandages this time. Same idea. It's an orbital. Now, if we got level 3 or 4 ball of bandages, if we got Meat Girl, or Bandage Girl, you know, that could potentially be really, really good. So that's not something I would shy away from. I would embrace it. I mean, it would cost me a potential, you know, some potential stat upgrades, so there is always that aspect of it. I will definitely take Mr. Boom over Yum Heart. Mr. Boom actually has an effect, and it's an effect that I like, being able to drop a fairly large bomb every 2 rooms, damaging baddies, especially bosses, things like that. It's an effect that I can appreciate. Let's go ahead and pop our Ansus. I kind of expected that there would be a secret room above me. So let's go ahead and use our Mr. Boom, just to access that real quick. It's going to give me some extra bombs, which is great. I just traded nothing for 2 bombs. Let's see. We do have a boss trap room below me. There's very unlikely that I'm actually going to choose to use that boss trap room. But, that being said, weird stuff has been known to happen. Shielded Tears would be really good, but we need to get our tears up in order to actually make that good. And I'm definitely not going to be doing that for nothing. We're just going to go, I guess, to our boss room. There's not really much else on this floor that I'm going to really want to mess with. Like, we're not going to be seeing any particular items that I want to screw with. Chances are we're not going to really see much on the floor. That's going to make me want to stick around. There's no other special rooms. Okay, so we got Monstro. We'll definitely use Mr. Boom when he does his leaping. We'll do it when he leaps on this side of the room. The only reason I'm making that distinction is I want to have a little bit more time to think about it. And to plan ahead and make sure. But as you can see, Mr. Boom did some considerable damage to Monstro. Did great work. Monstro's going to give me Old Bandage, which is worthless. Hopefully it'll help out. Now, that on the other hand is actually really good, giving me Whore of Babylon having permanent curse state, which gives me increased basically everything. Do I want to explore this floor? Not really. Let's just go down. Now, it gave me bonuses towards most stats. Libra is going to balance that out, so I'm going to get bonuses in kind of every direction. And as you can see, my damage is not something to write home about yet. Okay, I just need to be careful with how I fire on this room. There we go. And one more, and one more. Wonderful. Mr. Boom is now ready. Okay, that was really scary, because Shielded Tears can block bullets, but it cannot block enemies. So those guys are always kind of a frightening time. We'll get ourselves some more consumables. We have a lovely number of bombs, I gotta tell you. We'll just very slowly take these guys out, take our time with it. I don't know why he slid basically all the way across the room. I didn't think I hit him with that much force. And we get teleport. With as many bombs as we have, I do think teleport will actually be a better solution for us, mostly in case we hit curse rooms. Which, wouldn't you know it, there's one right there. Just gonna teleport right out of that room. Directly into our top secret room. That's pretty rare chance of that happening, I think. But being able to at least go into our curse rooms and check to see if there's something good in them is a really neat effect, a really useful effect. It's something I really like. This room terrifies me because of there we go, the suicide bullets. The shielded tears are definitely helping me out. I think next thing we definitely want to see is, I could really see Ludovico being amazing with what we have now. There's a lot of things I'd like to get. I really would like to see Brimstone. And I think that with the setup we have now, Brimstone could be really good. Libra would lower the damage of Brimstone, I believe. So that is something to consider. But in response to us losing damage, we would get really good charge times. And all of our other main stats would be increased. So, I think that's a pretty good trade-off. And, of course, Brimstone would be amazing. So, stuff. I think what we're going to do is we're going to hit this, get our bonuses, and leave. And get teleported right into the exact same room. Let's go see if our shop has anything worthwhile. We do have a card for 5 cents, and that's about the only thing in this room that I care about, so go ahead and pick that up. 2 hearts is worthless. That's a waste of 5 cents. Okay. Well, there you go. I guess we're going to start heading upwards. I don't like how close I had to get to him just now. Okay. And we're just going to stay as far away from Larry Jr. as I can possibly be. Just because he is the type of enemy who will kill me at the slightest provocation. Now, it's like most enemies, but he's just... Larry Jr.'s weird. Let's just put it that way. Now, I'm pretty sure, as I've stated in the past, that Larry Jr. poops cannot drop anything. But I might be wrong. And now all we're doing is, at this point, we're just looking for our boss room so we can leave. I would love to see if we can find ourselves a goat head. That's why I'm opening any golden chest I can see. It's why I actually risked going into the trap room there, was just so we could open that chest up and the off chance that there was a goat head in there. It's one of our most valuable items that we could possibly get. That's the only reason I'm staying in this room, for example, is in case we can get ourselves a goat head. Because there's a chance that we could get a golden chest upon killing Gluttony. Don't know how good of a chance it is, but there's a chance. We got a bomb instead, and that's fine. Do we know where our secret room is? Not yet. Let's go look for it. I have a lot of bombs, and I have time. It's not going to be here. So that means it's probably going to be right here. Okay. Let's check them all. Did I pick up starter deck? I did pick up starter deck. Let's go ahead and pick up that Liberty Cap. 2 of clubs. The moon. Let's go ahead and double those just because I can. Degas for purity. We'll use that on a curse of something I don't like. Whoa, okay. I didn't even notice that there were spiders there. So now we have a dedicated teleport card to a direction that I could go if I wanted to. Okay, this is actually terrifying. No. Ah! Could not fire fast enough. That really sucks. That run was turning out really good. And that was literally a problem of could not fire fast enough to block their shots and actually get a shot through as well. So that sucks. That really does. Lil Haunt, I really have grown to not like this item. I think it's bad. Because it never seems to go after or enemies that I want it to, much less bosses, for example. So, for example, it's not going after this guy. It goes after the little spider, but the big spider, the one who I would really like it to go after, it will not. There it goes. Like, I have to get obscenely close to an enemy in order to get Little Haunt to actually do its damn job. It does not seem like a good item. I don't know if it needs better pathing or what. It's just, it's not good. That's a shame. I want to like it. I really do. Now the question is, am I going to bet on the secret room being next to me or elsewhere? Probably next to me, probably in that spot right up there. And with 2 bombs, I feel justified trying. Yeah. And we get ourselves a pill. 40-hour energy. Wonderful. Not going to even bother going up. We're just going to leave. Got another Monstro fight. I don't think Little Haunt will even aggro him. Wait. It did? Will it stay with him? No. So Little Haunt will not stay with Monstro. So anytime Monstro jumps away, Little Haunt just loses aggro, which is just, it's a pain in the ass to get him to take aggro anyways. So this does feel like a kind of wasted opportunity. And his damage seems to be pretty lousy right now, too. So I don't know. I don't like this item. I think I started out liking it. I started out thinking it was a cool item, and just, I don't know what happened. Little Steven, on the other hand, is a really good item. So I'm very excited to get Little Steven. He's one of my favorite familiars. He's very powerful. The added DPS is always, always something I'm interested in. And the fact that he comes with psychic shots and a fairly high rate of fire doesn't hurt. Always hoping for that small rock. And damn, that makes me wish I had not done that. So Book of Revelations. So let's go ahead and pop it. We're going to guarantee right now that we're going to get ourselves Famine. Which I think may actually be worthwhile. What do we have in here? Not worth it. I am holding on to this Emperor card for a couple of reasons. One, Curse Room, which we just got, so that was the reason, and it just happened, so now we're going to use it. We'll go ahead and fight Famine. Hopefully we'll get something good out of him. Just going to teleport right now. Could have fought that entire group of spiders, but I think that, that particular room is very likely to kill me. I really wish we were facing less enemies that fly off the screen, because Little Haunt seems to have trouble with that. That being said, Little Haunt seems to be having less trouble tracking Famine than it did have trouble tracking Monstro, which I find to be very interesting. I'm not sure why. Okay, Ball of Bandages. The Super Meat Boy Dream is not happening today. We will take both of these. So our damage just went through the roof. Okay. We got the sun. Now, that being said, damage went through the roof, but attack speed didn't, unfortunately. So that's definitely something we want to have fixed. Little Haunt, could you do something about this? That guy, right there. Him, right. Awesome. That's actually what I wanted it to do. Okay, let's, we don't have a bomb, unfortunately. We have a 48-hour energy. And a luck down. I don't have any bombs, so we're just going to leave. We'll use the sun on the next floor. Pretty good run so far. I'm kind of liking where it's going. Curse up. To the left is where we're going to go. Okay, so we're just going to sit here. We're just going to let Little Haunt take care of that. Don't really like the idea of that. 2 hearts was used right now. Just so I don't have to have it in my item inventory. I just don't want to look at it. Reminded of what I'm not allowed to have. Okay, so we're definitely going to want to guarantee our next Harbinger. So we're going to want to guarantee our next Harbinger. So we're going to go ahead and use Book of Revelations in just a second to make sure that we do indeed deal with Pestilence. Okay, 1 second. Sneezes. It's not a good recording unless I have recording sneezes. Okay. Now, we do have a reroll room below me. There's very small chances that I'd actually want whatever it's selling. But, that being said, what's in here? Game Kid. Not as good as Book of Revelations for the current reason I'm using it. So let's go ahead and see what this is offering. It's a 6. It's a full reroll. I'm not interested. Mom's Pro doesn't do anything. Yeah, if it was a 4, there was a chance I was going to use it. I mean, if there's a 4, I would have used it for the reroll. But I don't really think there's much use for me out of a full reroll. So we're not going to do that. I think that Abaddon plus the Mark is a pretty good set of items. We have a decent amount of damage. And, with Steven, with Little Haunt... I mean, Little Haunt is not doing all that good for me, but it's still at least doing things, and I think that's probably better than I could be given by another item. Okay, so we now have a level 2 ball of bandages. That just increased our DPS again. Let's go explore a little bit. And I'm exploring for a very specific reason. I want to see... if we can get Goathead. Goathead would be amazing for me. Which is, why I'm probably not going to see it, obviously. But it's something we want to look for anyways on the off chance that we do get it. The other reason we're exploring is so that way I can... I want this to be shot, please. The other reason we're exploring is that I can maybe get enough money to go to the shop. Max's head. Excellent. That just made this exploration worthwhile. Just extra damage is definitely worth the extra time and effort I put in. Luck down is not good. Okay, Book of Revelation is not going to matter for about a floor. Now, our attack speed, our tears up, we could definitely use a tears up of some nature. Run Catacombs, right? Sure. Just be careful this time. Okay, are you going to take care of him? Okay. Okay, I don't... Oh, damn it, I walked into it. Oh, god damn it, that's my fault. It seems to shoot... Okay, maybe I'm wrong about this, but it seems to shoot at random angles. Like, that's what it seems like. I was expecting it to shoot straight down, so I went to the right. And then it shot to the right instead. I mean, if that's the case, fine. But god damn it, I thought it actually shot in a predictable pattern. And that's my fault, too. Not only did I choose to go into that room, chose to fight, because I was really hoping that I'd be able to open the red chests afterwards. Chose to fight, threw away a really good run. I need to not make that choice, is the thing. I need to not choose to fight. And we had already cleared the floor. I mean, the thing is, I was trying to get something out of it. I was trying to, kind of milk that floor for all it was worth, which I think is probably the right choice, honestly. And that's what really irritates me, is that I do think that it's probably the right choice to try to kill as much as possible, get as much out of your floor, especially when you have as high of damage as we had. I think that was probably the right choice to go into that room, hoping to open up those red chests to get myself a guppy. Get myself, hopefully, 9 lives, which was that's what I was hoping for. I think that was a legitimate choice. I think that was completely okay. I just think that really irritating. I'm really irritated by the fact that it's my fault I died, because I totally walked into that shot. And I think it's also annoying that that enemy just did not have a pattern that was predictable, or at least not that I've learned so far. What I know of that enemy is that it shoots in like 6 directions, and it shoots a lot. Up to 3 shots of that. So that's what I know. That's all I know of that enemy. So hoping for a few more cents off of that. I'll definitely drop a bomb down the center of this, I think. Try to get myself another couple of cents. Maybe not necessarily for this floor unless we get a key from this room. But hopefully for the next floor. Nothing. We're definitely going to use a bomb on Pin the very first time he gives me a chance. And so... Oh, okay. His bomb blew up first. I might not try then. I don't know. Yeah, my bombs take too long. Okay. That's very annoying, but fine. Just a couple bombs wasted, no big deal. I can get more bombs. Pin, I really liked it when you hurt yourself. You should do that again. Okay. Well, all said and done. This Pin fight has gone okay. Caffeine pill giving me a speed up and size down is not amazing. And Balls of Steel is not an amazing pill. Basically, we had not an amazing floor. Which I think I'm just being punished by the game for making stupid decisions in the past. So, that's understandable. The game's like, you know what? We gave you an amazing run. You died. Our obligation to give you amazing runs has, you know, screwed up. We don't have to give you amazing runs anymore. I'd really appreciate keys, guys. Now, I already have Mr. Mega. Would not necessarily mind getting Mr. Boom. Okay. Let's go ahead and just kill you, please. That said, 3 bombs are not bad. It's going to allow me to basically use the Mr. Mega effect again. Whoa, that was close. Looking forwards to potentially using Mr. Mega on someone else. Some other enemy. Okay, we need to get keys rather badly. We have the money to go to the shop, and we do need to go to our item room, and I do not have the ability to do both, or either one at the moment. Now, that being said, there's probably a secret room next to the item room. Let's go look. It's kind of the most likely place right here. Nope. Okay. There we go. Tears down sucks. Speed down sucks. I will definitely pop a bomb here. Range down sucks. We have a lot of downs. PhD would be very welcome. Leech is kind of okay. I think I'm most put off by the fact that it's, you know, one of the big bonuses from it right now, or biggest bonuses, is that it, you know, it gives you red health, which is something that we don't gain. Wow, that was really bad. It gives you red health. We don't get anything off that at all, so it's not, like, the most impressive item for us. Oh, and he just slid in behind me. Like, I thought he didn't hit me. Okay, I'm fine. No, he just slides in like a batter sliding into home. Oh, God. Okay, well, more bomb items. Bob's Curse is not bad at all. We have a golden chest. But more importantly, with Bob's Curse, we can go into this bedroom. Here's hoping that it is a black market. Yay! It's at least crawl space. And it's a black market. Oh, baby. What are we going to be given? PhD is awesome. And champion belt. And full treasure map. And the ladder. And the Bible. Now, why did I bother grabbing the ladder and the Bible, you ask? Simply because they're there. I feel that actually having them is better than not having them. Especially because if I get all the way to Mom and don't have an item to kill her, or if I get all the way to Mom and don't have another spacebar item, I could just kill her with the Bible, right? Save myself a particularly difficult boss fight. Champion's Belt, giving me a damage upgrade, is great. We just got the... it also means that I got some of the stuff out of the item pool. I don't have to deal with it anymore. So now I can get some better items in the shop, for example. I mean, that's really kind of one of the big reasons that I went for this, is because it gets some shit out of the item pool. Blank card is... I'm going to go after that. So, you know, goodbye, Bible. It was nice knowing you. Good to have you. But I have already replaced you with an item that is better. By the way, never say that to a significant other. Just a bad idea. Now, what good items could we, or what things could we maneuver into with this blank card? That's a real question, right? I mean, Runa Jera could be awesome if I could get it, if I even survive this boss fight, which is already looking increasingly unlikely, because it is the, gosh, it keeps on popping out fat spiders. I mean, I'm getting it to pop on its own children, which is great, but I haven't really done a good job of actually damaging this thing. Okay, Widow, you need to stop spitting those out. What you need to do is die. Because every second that you're alive is a second that I'm going to die, which is exactly what happened. Very unlikely I was going to survive that fight even from the start, and I really realized that, but dying in that situation still really sucks. And I don't think with the skill that I have at this game that I could have survived that. Like, I don't know about you, but that's how I feel about that. Spelunker's hat. Yay, I can see through doors. Pretty bad item. Congratulations to me. I can see where the secret rooms are, which may or may not be useful in any way. 9 cents, though. That's pretty good. Let's go see if we can find our other item room somewhere. That's really a focus right now. I'm liking being on the XL floor, because that means I get to deal with everything all at once, so I get to directly see, you know, what's my deal with the... Okay, never mind. I was busy. I was watching the one to the upper left, so I wasn't bothering with the one to the right. I have a very primitive brain, I'll put it that way. I cannot watch this many things going on at once. I'm not going to deal with Curse of Darkness. I'm not going to deal with Curse of Darkness. Thank you. Yeah, I just apparently do not have that type of attention span. Attention. Ability to... Wow! You should have really died before you got anywhere near me. Curse the Blind is going to say that I get... Okay, I'll take Capricorn. Coordinate Trance, this is the best of the all-stats upgrades. I'm not entirely sure if I agree with him. I don't know what the exact stats are. I know they all give you, you know, bonuses to all stats. But I'm not sure what the actual numbers are, because it's not +1 to all stats. There's very specific numbers that they use. Unfortunately, I don't know what they are. Okay, let's take that. We'll go ahead and go away. We may or may not be able to go back into that shop and actually do something there. It's my hope that we can do something there. And I'm actually really happy that we got Capricorn. Capricorn's one of my favorite all-stat items, just because I love the look. I really like the goat. It's a good thing. Okay. So, last run of the episode. Are we going to be able to do something with it, or are we going to die a miserable, miserable death as usual? Let's find out today. So that was kind of frightening that that spider just didn't stop walking. Luckily, I mean, I wasn't in line. Whoa, okay. Wasn't in line with it or anything, but it still was one of those frightening moments. Like the moment when you realize that the mulligan that you've noticed out of the corner of your eye is actually a mullaboom. Frightening like that. Thankfully, didn't actually pose an issue. Still, kind of scary. It's another one of our Famine runs. See, Famine, when he shoots, he does shoot like the 6-way shot. What's weird about his 6-way shot, though, is that it's slightly off-kilter. So it's something you have to really get used to. And if Famine all of a sudden didn't shoot his 6-way shot like that, he just shot it like 15 degrees to the right, I'd be 7 different types of boned. And that's how I felt earlier with the gas bag. We got ourselves our cube of meat. And let's move on. Okay, immediately have our item room, which gives me the wafer, which is terrible. I mean, good, but terrible on this character. I probably don't have to specify that, but I want, I want to, just in case anybody here doesn't realize I'm meaning in references to the Lost. Because who knows, maybe I don't know what the wafer does. That was a crawl space out of nowhere. Giving me Curved Horn, which is a strict damage upgrade. In addition to that, also giving us no enemy that I have to deal with. So that is a really nice crawl space. Unfortunately, not a black market. And I have learned that apparently all crawl spaces lead to the same place on a floor. So because that's here, there will not be a black market crawl space. So that's kind of unfortunate. But hey, a crawl space is better than none, and a Curved Horn is better than nothing. Which is what we previously had. I'll just sneak by that. Let's go up. Sloth, no real big problem with him right now. Actually, I think the Chargers might cause me more worry than Sloth himself. And mostly just because it's, again, making me focus on multiple things at once. Justice is a great card. I probably should have waited to use it just in case it was a troll bomb, because I've been killed by that before. But great card nonetheless. Only up to 6 cents, though, so we're probably not going to be seeing too much of a good thing right now. Our boss is going to be Monstro, and that's absolutely fine by me. I've killed Monstro twice this video. And while it is definitely conceivable that he could kill me, because he's killed me this video too, I think that we should be just fine. And Monstro's going to give me Mom's Pill Bottle, Mom's Coin Burst, this thing. Bombs are key. Let's actually wait until after we take care of this. We need to go deeper as an interesting item, mostly because it's going to give me a chance to get crawl spaces on future floors. Tears Down is terrible. Paralysis. And Telepills, which I had kind of hoped would take me to the I Am Error room. Pretty unlikely, I admit, but still, would have been a potential niceness. Wow, we are killing these guys quickly. The fact that I stayed there for so long was really, really risky. Yeah, I think that, I forget what the rate is, but there's a decent rate of, we need to go deeper, taking you to crawl space, like a 1 in 15. And, I just have to keep on using it and hope for that 15 shot. Hope for that chance. What was this? Tears Down. So we know that's bad. Let's see. So chances are our Curse Room is going to be sitting right there. Not Curse Room, Secret Room. Sitting pretty. Unfortunately, the money isn't. Not going to bother using We Need to Go Deeper on this floor. There's kind of no point. Now, realistically, I could just go. Like, I could just, like, we need to go deeper all the way down, and that would probably work out in my favor, but I'd miss out on a lot of damage, or a lot of items doing that. So I don't necessarily think it's a worthwhile idea, and wow, the same thing that kills me on this room always killed me the same way. Okay, folks, that's going to be it for me. I'll see you next time.